How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. If you did not see the post, whoa, this game is like. If you did not see the post, the episode for this week of Satisfactory was corrupted for some reason, and I'm not sure what really happened. So, yeah, so we're just gonna kind of go through. Oh, it is still lagging. Ruh-roh. It should not be that. Options. Video. Just gonna do that. Do that. Okay. That better? Temporarily. I don't know. We'll see if we can get through this. So this episode is gonna be a little bit weird because at the time of you seeing this, it's probably gonna be a shorter episode, probably about a 10-minute just go through what I did. So it's not gonna be a full length episode, just for that, and I'm also going to try to figure out why it's stuttering like it is. It shouldn't be doing that. It hasn't done that previously, I don't think. If anybody has any suggestions for how to make Satisfactory and OBS play nice, let me know down below. Anyway, so a few things we did is I got my iron-sided thing going, so we got things plugged in. We have a 120 belt coming in. Oh, it looks like I forgot to hook up the other 60 belt. Right here. So let me go ahead and do that, because that's not good. Oh, actually, we gotta just fully redo that, huh? Okay, where does it come in? Right there? Okay. And then some other things that we're also looking at, by the way, is potentially expanding copper over here. Oh, maybe. But also, either way, one thing to note is with 1.0 coming out next week, I don't know how well our save compatibility will be, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, unfortunately, this world will probably die, but not the series. I think what we're going to do is it's just going to really be a reboot. Basically, I'm going to do essentially what we've done up to this point, get to phase 2 and stuff. I will probably do that with some buddies of mine, but I'm not sure yet. At the very least, what will probably happen is it will still probably be this world. It will probably still play in this location. We'll see, based on some things that they're going to change. And then we're going to put things, more or less, catch ourselves back up to this point. So, just so we can play with all the new 1.0 stuff and things. I believe Quantum Tech is what I saw in the trailer, which looked really cool, and the belts were going zippity-zoo. So that looked incredible. Anyway, so we have our belts here. Each one of these belts, they're just the tier 1s. They have 120... No. Am I gaslighting myself? Did I remember that correctly? Logistics. 60. Each one is 60 per minute. So that's why we have 6, because technically we have capacity here for that many, I think. Right? Each one of these make 30, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay, cool. And then as we get more resources, we can combine them into the Mark II, and then eventually the Mark III. So anyway, so these 3 come down. They come like so. This one, which is currently empty, which it shouldn't be, should go here. And then this one gets perfectly split there. And then lastly, this one gets split here and here. I do have to hook one more up. I do have to pull from one of those other belts to fix this machine, but that machine just goes to plates, and the plates aren't being used, so that's perfectly fine right now. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is add another layer to the factory, and then do copper on its own layer, and then have iron also just do this side as well. We'll see. I might also fit steel. Again, it just depends. I got to figure out all the different ratios and things for this game as we go along. A couple other important notes to think about also coming up soon is with 1.0 coming out, going to be doing the series reboot, so I'm going to do that catch up. I'll probably do an episode just covering it, kind of the start and stuff like that, but it will probably be very a lot of cuts in it, and so to speak, a lot of jumps, a lot of time jumps. And then yeah, so I'll have to think more of that this weekend and stuff. I'm also planning to play it with 2 of my friends. I don't know if I'm going to record playing with them. They've never played it, and this is really the first time I've sat down and played it, so I'm still fairly new to it. I don't know if I'll record it, just because recording it is a bit tedious with multiplayer and it's harder to schedule things, as you guys have seen in the past. That and my friends don't particularly, they're not camera ready people, so to speak. They get a little camera shy. Also, some other things to kind of just food for thought is Warhammer is coming out soon, and so we're probably going to do a Let's Try of that. I also need to do a Let's Try of Shapes too, which I've really been enjoying. So there's a few things in the pipeline production that I just haven't had time for, because now as a senior in my college, I have been pretty busy with my senior design project, which is a application for food. It relates to food. So we're working on that and pretty much building all the design documents for that right now and whatnot, which has been pretty fun. Some of the other changes we've done, where are the stairs? I put stairs in, which I think we've seen last episode actually. And we have this nice little like overreach, which is really nice. Our stairs on the second floor that we're doing. We did go ahead and also get the steel production. It's hard to try to think of what was cut out of last episode because it's been a week since I've recorded, so normally I'd be recording a new episode by now. Well, technically it's Friday when I'm recording this, and you're seeing this Saturday. But anyway, so we still have our stuff coming up here. Some spaghetti. A lot of this is honestly going to probably end up just getting torn down as I redo things and not break my legs. But as you kind of saw, so we have these here. So I like this style of production and then a little bit of storage, but I don't think I'm going to leave the storage buffer here. I think how I'm going to do it is it's going to go to where it needs to go, and then I think I might have like a shopping mall or something somewhere that I, like, me, the player, can just go walk up to and go, oh, I need these, cool, take. Oh, cool, I need these, take, right? Because right now it's building a buffer, and that buffer is feeding things, which is nice-ish. I might build a buffer into it. I haven't quite decided for those sorts of things. But more importantly is, I think right now we're going to keep it like that, though, is keep the iron production there. That, I don't like that we have some iron spillage onto the second floor. I'm probably going to rework that a little bit. And then we have our copper here. This right here is eventually going to disappear. And we might be able to sneak this back a little bit. Well, actually, we'll probably keep iron here. So I'm not sure. I haven't quite figured out the logistics of like how to make things compact but functional. As I work with them, I'll kind of learn, oh, I can put belts really, really close together. I can put them through each other. I can put them through the foundations. This is the one belt that was over here. So we're definitely learning all those little tidbits and tricks, so to speak, to the game. And as we do, we'll make those changes appropriately. Copper, of course, is here. We're going to have to go ahead and change probably a lot of this out, but we'll see how it changes as we flow. One question I had that I posed was, is there a height limit to how high I can build? Like, could I build a tower all the way up to there? Or is it, like, limited to there? Or is, like, the height limit there? Like, where is the vertical height limit? I'm guessing I could probably build up there, so I have at least from here up to, like, that point. So, pretty tall factory. One might say I'm vertically integrating my factory. Which is technically true. We're controlling the mining, the refining, the power production. Like, we're controlling all aspects of it. So I guess in a way, this is a vertically integrated thing. Hope I did my econ class good, if I remembered that correctly. But yeah, so we have this spaghetti that I'm hoping to eventually fix and alleviate, because I don't necessarily want just 2 machines making this. I don't necessarily want like 1 machine making this. Like, I want to have proper ratios of things being made, right? And like full belts worth of things being made. But right now I haven't quite got to that point yet. I just know that like things get made, things get put on belt gets sent here, things get refined, things come up top, output. But like, this isn't an efficient output, you know? I mean, that's a lot, but like, it's not really a lot in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, so that's just kind of what we did and what you guys missed. So unfortunately, this week's episode is only going to be a half. So it's going to be a little bit shorter, about 10 minutes. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know more in depth of what's going on both here in this factory as well as the series for when 1.0 comes out, because I know that will more than likely make the save not compatible. If it does, if the save is still compatible with 1.0, but I don't think it will be, then we'll just continue here. If it is not compatible, which is what I'm guessing will happen, then what we'll do is we'll just restart, same world, so we'll still play on this environment, and then I'll just grind through to get us caught back up to where we currently are. So like ready to start phase 2. We did the steel production research, and I'll take notes of everything we did. Our factory probably won't look exactly like this, because I have learned a few lessons from building this, but more or less we'll probably build in the same area. It might just look a little bit different, so that would just be the only thing. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. If you guys have any helpful tips about how to fix the weird stuttering that was happening, it now seems to be fixed on my end, but I'll have to check it in post-processing, but the statistics look fine. It looks like it's holding a solid 60 FPS, so we'll see. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those down below. Any tips on how to make OBS and Satisfactory play nicer together, or any settings recommendations for better just performance for recording, let me know. Other than that, I will see you guys next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.